Hey everybody, this is Abdel with Ratio Trading here. Before we get started, I know that the videos have been somewhat sporadic recently. Expect that to change starting today. What we're going to be doing is doing about 2 free videos a week, and starting next week, we're going to be doing a premium video for like $10 a month or something along those lines, in which we'll do four to 5 videos a week. Longer, of course, a little bit more in depth, trade setups and so on. So look out for that. That is coming next week. But let's just jump into this week's first free video. So we're taking a look at Google here, and since we last spoke about it, it's had a quite a nice move. It's much more evident on the weekly here. Very, very clean trade, actually. So the last thing we saw several weeks back was that Google had a huge ramp up. It came right down. Very, very nice, simple ratio pullback trade right here. Comes right into the 50% retracement. That 50% retracement, when you zoom out a little bit right here, and you use like a trend line, for example, right here, boom, 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 right? So buyers between 50, 618, that's about a 518 to 500 range, low, high 490s. Never got there. You can see it spent a couple of weeks kind of figuring out what it wanted to do here. Those are good signs of reversal. Pops back up, gets the first target, move the stop, and now we're waiting. So the weekly chart is very interesting. It's obviously a longer term play. The two things are going to happen. Now you can see it got right up here around 580, okay, and there's no surprise why it's having some trouble there. Go from this high down to that low, right, and you can see right into that 50 to 618 area. It went to 562, 575, and just like we normally expect, on any retracement, it's going to have some trouble, and it had trouble, and since then, what it's done is it started reversing back, right? So we saw the market move up right here. Now we're watching it move down. Now, one of two things is going to happen, most likely in the next, I don't know, few months, because this is a weekly chart. Every single bar here is 1 week. Scenario 1, this market might hover around. It might even come down a little bit more, and then it's going to head back up to retest these highs, right? Scenario 2 is it's going to come down. It's not going to be able to hold this support level, and it's going to start moving further down back into 460s or around that area. Now, why am I suggesting that it may move to this area? This would be a beautiful trade. This would be a perfect ratio trade, right? If you've ever taken one of our courses before, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? A ratio trade, I'll just draw a line here, right? Let me just draw a trend line, and I'm going to draw it from high to low, right? Just as a measurement. This line represents just a measurement of that move, and I can just duplicate this right here. Let me get rid of that. Right, and I can move this right here. Let me duplicate it or clone it. So I'm going to clone it and duplicate it. And I'm going to bring it back down right here to where this is. And you can see a one-to-one measure move brings us right into that area. You also will have ratio confluence. Again, if you've taken any of our courses, this is pretty straightforward, right? Boom, boom, and then let me get rid of all these extra lines up here that you don't need, and take a look at where that 1414 sits. Right in that 460 to 462, 467. And on top of that, take a look left right here. Look at what's happening right there. All that area of resistance would act as support. So if in this scenario, we don't know if this is going to happen, but if in this scenario Google starts to drop and takes out these lows, we will happily buy this, right? This doesn't look much different than what? Amazon, which we've been long and first target's been hit, right? Same pattern here. Swing low, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We bought here, stop here, target 1 achieved here, right? Now let's go back and look at Google. What do you see? You see the same exact thing happening, right? 1, Oh, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, and now we're waiting to see if 4 happens. If it does, buyers stops, looking for a move back up. Okay? Apple has also been in the news, as they always are, because of technology and just hype, I guess you could say. You can see that's getting and closer to retesting the high. Not surprising there. That buy from last year is finally working out. Now we're getting back up into this retest area. Now you can see it's split 7-1, so it's way under 100. So again, they're going to be attracting more buyers here. This is an area you got to watch very closely for, because if Apple manages to take out these highs, it's going to go. It's going to go hard. The last time we saw it take out major highs, it went very, very hard. I expect that if, and again, that's if, I'm not saying it's going to, if Apple manages to take out these highs at 100 and close above it, this is a monthly chart, I'm sorry. So this is going to take a while if it happens. It's going to start moving back to, it's going to move up to 137. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the 127. I'm sorry. 127 is around 125, and then possibly up to 1618, which is 156. Keep an eye out here. What I would do is look on the smaller time frames, weekly, daily, see if there's any buying opportunities. You can see, for example, like on the daily here, not too long ago, there was a couple pullbacks, right? The market went up, came down right here. That's about 50% of the move. It did it again, came down right here, 50% of the move, right? So if this comes down again, boom, we want to buy it around 82. So I'm actually going to be waiting over the next couple of weeks, I guess. And if Apple comes down, let me bring in those numbers again. 5618, right? Boom. I would love to be buying Apple right around this $80, $82 area. You can see previous structure support, just like before. See, where there was resistance, support. Where there was resistance, support. Now there's resistance here. If it comes down, support, we're buyers. So I am looking for that for a long play on Apple, and then I would hold that, looking for that big move over the next several months. It may even take a year, right? So keep an eye on that. Tesla is another one that's been interesting. Now, I'm out of Tesla. Market swing right here, came down, kind of bounced around, hit the first target. Now you're looking to see if this thing is going to continue going. If I'm you and you're holding on to this, you're looking to see if this thing is going to have the momentum to continue moving up to this high. Be patient. Be patient with these trades. These are the kinds of ones where you buy them, you take some off the table, and then you wait for them to move. All right? So look for a video later this week, probably on Thursday. And then starting next week, I'm going to be doing a premium video pretty much every day for anybody who wants to subscribe. Okay? And you'll be able to find those on ratiotrading.com. If you are unaware of the trade setups that I was talking about and you want to learn them, then you want to buy one of these courses here. We have a beginner course that's $197 and a veteran course that's $497. Pick the one you'd rather have and dig in. All right, guys. Hope that helps, and we'll see you guys next time.